The prisons are empty, even if I commit a crime under Article 228, Part 5, sell drugs. There's a large number. I can make an agreement. They write an agreement with the prosecutor's office, and that's it, I go.
Ukrainian General Staff revealed details of the January 24, 2025 drone strike. SBU and SOF, in coordination with other defense components, attacked facilities supporting the Russian occupation army. The attacks caused fires at the Ryazan oil refinery and the Ryazan oil pumping station. Additionally, the Kremny EL microelectronics plant in Bryansk, a key enterprise producing microchips for Russia's strategic weapon systems, including missile complexes and air defense systems, was hit. Why do Russians need prisons if all prisoners serve time in the special military operation? A Ukrainian sabotage and reconnaissance group in the Tetkino area captured serviceman Evgeny Anatolievich Skorospelov, a former prisoner who told about all the horrors and lawlessness he encountered in the zone.
Native of Palesky district, Kazakov village, house 18, Ivanovo region. From prison, from the zone. The military arrived, took us to the dining hall, called out our names, locked us in quarantine. What for? How? Well, I thought maybe they'll come, say something or something else. Then 2 prison vehicles arrived. Prison vehicles arrived, 2 of them. They loaded us in, we asked where to, what's going on. They say you have a contract signed. We didn't sign anything, they turned the documents. See, everything is signed. Did they take many of you from prison? Many. 4 zones. And they're almost all empty. The prisons are empty, even if I commit a crime under Article 228, Part 5, sell drugs. There's a large number. I can make an agreement. They write an agreement with the prosecutor's office, and that's it, I go. And they take the prosecutor's office to fight. Well, that is... They don't reach the court, they don't let them reach the court. They deliberately send the prosecutor's office to the army. They come to the UVC and take them. But they take them from prison. Well, from prison, yes. They sign it 100%. But from the zone, we can't even vote, we have no say. They say, we arrive, get loaded into the vehicle, and that's it. And the previous one, what was it? What were you in for? 158 second, that's theft. What did you steal? Potatoes in sacks from the collective farm. 4 years for me.
Fierce clashes continue in the Kursk region, where Ukraine's 61st Mechanized Brigade repels Russian assaults. Kamikaze drones take out most of the Russian forces or destroys the possibility to grab a foothold in private houses. As of January 25, 2025, the 61st Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces continues to play a significant role in the ongoing operations within Russia's Kursk region. Recent reports indicate that Ukrainian forces have been actively repelling Russian assaults in this area. Notably, soldiers from the 61st Mechanized Brigade successfully defended against an enemy attack near the village of Makhnovka, close to Sudzha in the Kursk Oblast. This engagement, which occurred on December 29, 2024, involved Ukrainian artillery, including the use of cluster munitions and drones targeting a large group of Russian infantry. A Ukrainian tank also engaged the enemy assault group, firing at the Russian infantry from close range. In a broader context, the Ukrainian operation in the Kursk Oblast, which began on August 6, 2024, has led to significant Russian losses. Over a 5-month period, enemy casualties amounted to more than 38,000 military personnel, with approximately 15,000 fatalities. The operation's objectives included preventing Russian advances into the Sumy region and establishing a buffer zone. This initiative compelled Russia to reallocate substantial resources to the Kursk Oblast, thereby weakening its positions on other front lines. The 61st Mechanized Brigade has been instrumental in these efforts, contributing to the strategic gains achieved by Ukrainian forces in the region. It's hard to say exactly what's on President Trump's mind, but his words undoubtedly trigger Russian radicals, who refer to him as an old orange clown for using words like must and immediately in relation to their patron Putin. At the same time, their messages clearly convey resentment and helplessness, an inability to respond. Right now, they're literally eating the very thing they've been trying to feed the entire world for the past 3 years, and even longer. The old orange clown has delivered such a fatal and surreal speech over the past 2 days that it's already clear no one will accept his peacekeeping efforts. All the ultimatums of the senile huckster have been rejected. That much is obvious. But the fact that he publicly allows himself such extreme arrogance with words like must, immediately, and so on, is beyond the boundaries of diplomacy and even beyond the boundaries of anything reasonable. His disgusting manipulation of casualty figures, each time citing a new number 200,000 in either direction, as well as his statements about the decisive role of the US in World War II, have trampled all over our fundamental values. He needs to be more careful, much more careful. Entire states are burning in the US these days, and every now and then, presidents get shot at. Let the old man sit back and continue fighting with transvestites in his army. And let him keep his snout out of matters where, to put it mildly, he has a deficit of information. No way. More. Putin did not believe the salaries of Moscow residents. During a meeting of the Moscow State University Board of Trustees, he asked about the average salary in Moscow, to which he received an answer of 140,000 to 160,000 rubles, which is equal to $1,425 to $1,630. This discovery came as a surprise to Putin, as evidenced by his reaction. He would be even more surprised to know that even these numbers are likely inflated. According to latest data from one of the largest job search sites in Russia, Gorodrobot, the average salary in Moscow as of December 2024 was 80,000 to 100,000 rubles, $800 to $1,000. The averages across the country are significantly lower than that. This video was subsequently taken down by Russian media RBC. They don't want the Russian public to know how out of touch their president is, as Putin continues to ramp up military spending at his citizens' expense.
It is obvious that salaries and working conditions, including for young specialists, should correspond to the status of the leading university in the country. Still, I think it lags a little behind the average in Moscow. Sergei Sergeyevich, what is the average in Moscow now? The level of salaries in Moscow? 140 to 160,000 rubles.
Come on, more. Not more than 90. No, average salary.
So that, yes, the average salary is 160, yes. Well then, 90, I think it was 180. Yes, well then they accomplished it, yes.
Nevertheless, I believe it's important for us to keep this in mind.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.